Привет, друзья! Как дела? Меня зовут Mark. Добрый пожаловать в мой school. Hi everybody, it's Mark. Welcome to Cossack Martial Arts. And by the way, just found out that we have hit 400 students totally between online book sales and weapons. So for 6 years, that's pretty amazing. And today we're doing a collaborative on precision cutting. Ahmed, come on over here. Say hello to everybody.
Hello, I'm Ahmed with the official Saracen, and I'm here with Mark.
Cossack Martial Arts USA. Okay, so let's get started. All right. So he has an Afghan shashka he's using. Nice. All right, so Ahmed came out and is visiting us today at Cossack Martial Arts, which is something different. And Randy's got to cut, and we're working on precision cutting of targets for accuracy. So, all right, let's get started. Explain what. No, so yeah, so right here. So if we look at this, it's pretty clean. There's no escarpment. Okay. Okay, come on back here to the safety zone. All right, say safety rules, guys. Remember, practice at home, safety rules. Okay, and practice and cut. All right, your equilibrium. So yeah, we'll shoulder the weapon, and this actually comes from the Russian military as far as training. So when you complete your cut, and we're doing training like this, it goes up on the end. You will either.
When you shoulder, it's at like a proper angle, so it's up.
Yes, that's correct. All right, so you need to clear the line. Are you going to swing or Ahmed? Okay. All right. So.
Yeah.
All right. So Ahmed, you're up. Okay. So. Randy, I want you to go ahead and do this. Okay. All right.
Is it on?
Yes, it's on. All right. So come on over here. Okay. You want to make sure everything rules. You have your sword. You know what your sword is. I want you to. First, you're going to stand here. We're going to put the sword up on the shoulder. I'm going to stand here, I'm going to butt shoulder width apart, and I'm going to come from here, and I want to cut through, okay, and I want to aim at this blue line, so that edge, so your thumb, real important with this blade, is that when you cut, okay, you're going to have your thumb here to stabilize your wrist, otherwise it will roll, okay, so you can just cradle it right like that, and that will actually allow this thing to be very precise. Yeah, so let me get out of the way. You're going to do your safety check, all right? I'm off the line. Okay, you remove it from the scabbard, put the scabbard into the shelf there. There we go. Okay. And you want to cut at a slight angle, so you're basically starting at the top of the label, and you want to end up at the bottom of the label. Nice. Slightly off of the equilibrium, but it was good. Okay. All right. So slope the short. Slope your sword. There you go. Stop. Explain what. No. So yeah. So right here. So if we look at this, it's pretty clean. There's no escarpment. So yeah, we'll shoulder the weapon, and this actually comes from the Russian military as far as training. So when you complete your cut, and we're doing training like this, it goes up on the end. You will either.
When you shoulder, it's at like a proper angle, so it's up.
Yes, that's correct. All right, so you need to clear the line. Are you going to swing or Ahmed? Okay. All right, so.
Yeah.
All right, so Ahmed, you're up. Okay, so. Randy, I want you to go ahead and do this. Okay. All right.
Is it on?
Yes, it's on. All right, so come on over here. Okay. You want to make sure everything rules. You have your sword. You know what your sword is. I want you to. First, you're going to stand here. We're going to put the sword up on the shoulder. I'm going to stand here. I'm going to butt shoulder width apart, and I'm going to come from here, and I want to cut through. Okay, and I want to aim at this blue line, so that edge. So your thumb. Real important with this blade is that when you cut, okay, you're going to have your thumb here to stabilize your wrist, otherwise it will roll. Okay, so you can just cradle it right like that, and that will actually allow this thing to be very precise. Yeah, so let me get out of the way. You're going to do your safety check, all right? I'm off the line. Okay, you remove it from the scabbard, put the scabbard into the shelf there. There we go. Okay. And you want to to cut at a slight angle, so you're basically starting at the top of the label and you want to end up at the bottom of the label. Nice. Nice. Slightly off of the equilibrium, but it was good. Okay. All right, so slope the short, slope your sword. There you go. Stop. Take the back of the blade. Take the back of the blade, and now you can push that off. Also train the back of your blade. So you get used to using the back of the blade to do things. Another little skill you pick up that way. You're actually learning to hook the blade and get things out of the way. All right, so now go ahead behind you, pick a bottle. Because all the bottles are full, I made sure of it. Okay, so give it a tap and turn it a little bit to make sure. Turn a little bit more, slightly. There. Okay, so do we get out of the way? All right, so you're up again. Then you're doing your safety check, you're good. You picked your angle. Remember, you're aiming at the label. You want to aim at the top of the label and cut through. Nice.
Landed on my head.
That means it went straight up. Okay, so slope you short. There we go, shoulder. Okay, go ahead, drag your blade. So again, what did you just say? Okay, so how would you describe this? What did you just say? This is a good description.
It's intuitive.
Okay.
Just make sure that your equilibrium is correct. Make sure your angle is correct.
Mm-hmm.
And just follow through. It is as simple as that. It's just 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Very, very simple.
There you go. Okay. Roll it a little bit. Knocked it over. Nice cut though. You can actually see right there in that last little bit where at the last moment it rolled, and that's what knocked it over. You see that tiny little bit of roll? That's what did it. Not bad for the fourth time I've ever swung this blade. How did I get there?
Just
What did I
charge
just do?
forward, basically.
No. It happened faster than you. So what did I do? Okay, watch. I went block, slap, thrust.
I see. You just slid down the blade.
So you don't see with the guard. Where did I stop?
About right there, because you're aiming directly at my face. You don't need to go any further.
Exactly. Okay. So how did I get there? What did I do?
You essentially knocked my blade off.
Blocked,
Yeah.
slapped, thrust.
Right.
1, 2, 3. So, motion again.
Yeah.
That's what I just did. You know that move.
Yeah, it's just hooking with the. It's just like
Right,
that.
exactly.
It's just that.
Right, exactly. You know this move. You've seen this move before. Because you use it. But you know how my guard was.
It's just simple. It's just down.
But what I'm
here.
saying is down here because I'm watching your motion. So I know what's coming. So I'm 1, 2.
So if I'm down here and I throw a cut,
So go ahead.
it's like okay, get away from this.
Okay.
Right. And you just force my arm in here. I can't do anything about
Right,
it.
exactly. So, block, hook, cut.
Right.
And you know that cut.
Oh yeah.
That's the armpit cut.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same figure 8 cut. You know this. It's interesting because the Caucasians, because they fought with the Turks
They adopted a lot of
and the Persians, and went back and forth. Why does this all look the same? Because we all fought each other. It's where you see the more northern Russians, very European in how they fight.
Yeah.
Because that's who they fought the most. Then they went to Caucasians. Those guys are all tricky.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we had to fight trickier people.
Right.
But that's why when they went to Central Asia, they were getting their asses handed to them because they weren't used to the Islamic ways of fighting. It's like, well, come on. You know, so again, you notice I'm not saying what angle. I just say throw whatever, and then I defend. So,
Right.
and that's the way. So if you come from this end, I say, okay,
Yeah. Yeah. Very.
Okay, but this came up because I know that I'm thrusting you.
I theoretically kind of.
Yeah, and that's why this was coming up. Is that I'm not going to stop, but because we stopped here in the play, understand what is it? And so, okay, so it doesn't matter if I come from here, I can cut this way, right?
Yeah.
You want to go edge to edge. Look at that. Your short has a chance of cracking.
Oh, I see.
So we want to use the flat.
How would I?
So there. Yes. You see how that opens me up?
I see.
You see how that opens just by just changing that opened me up to the downward cut. So again, I come here, there. Let it go. Let it slide. So no, not edge.
This way.
Let it slide, and then I'm open. You see that opens me up.
Right.
And that's what you want to think about is that the idea was to use the sides and the back of the blade, not the edge. Because if you hit this, one of those times it's going to snap.
Yeah.
I don't care how many times, because it acts like a wedge. So if I'm here with this, okay, so you attack, and I say, okay, I'm going to go here, just underneath.
Right. And this already has a flat facing the enemy, so it acts exactly like a shield.
So this is the one, I'll hold it like this. No, this is the shield around now. If I do this, my arm is now also a target punch. You just chop at that and roll off of it. And if you get down in here, you're going to cut the muscle.
I just angle it off.
Yeah, just angle and pull back.
Exactly.
Angle and pull back, watch. That cuts my arm.
Right.
So you have to take this out to here. Okay? I'm going to go there and do that. You notice I did what? 1, 2, 3.
So it's almost like
This is what I've learned is that I've seen all this stuff and I said, okay, what does the weapon teach you?
Yeah.
What happens is a lot of people have preconceived. I said, okay, Robin Price said it best. Let the weapon teach you.
Yeah.
Which might hear my friends get all mad. Yes, not everything's in the treatise. And I have lots of treatises and I've read them in Russian. Not everything is in the treatise. You still got to figure this stuff out.
Right.
So pick an angle and attack. Okay? All right, enjoying the butterfly.
Right behind me, so go a little down.
Okay.
You just knocked it up.
Yeah,
I can't do anything.
So, but my next move is coming in here, but I've got to guard that. So what did I do? I came from down here and I brought the blade up.
Right. And did you use the back edge to knock it out, or did you use the
Back
front?
edge. So we used the back edge. So you came in there and I said, okay, and I just brought my, see?
Right.
And there's my cut backwards. So if I move that in, watch.
So essentially,
So
you
same
did.
motion again. So watch. No. You already made it more complicated.
Okay.
Okay, so again, same cut. Okay? That's the cut. And there's your armpit cut.
So you just essentially knocked it up, and using that false edge translated directly into a cut.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. And it doesn't have to be all this like fancy HEMA stuff of like coming out at the side.
I'm coming out here. If I'm already down here, my blade is down here, then I hook this back and I cut back up. It's just literally just, okay, so if my blade is down here, what do? Hook. You want to let him out for a sec? He's upset. Ready? Спасибо, my друзья, смотрите my film. Thank you for watching my film. You know what I say here? До свидания, на здоровье. And let's thank Ahmed for coming out here. And
Pleasure to be here.
what do you always say in Arabic?
Right. Assalamu alaikum.
And then I say to you, до свидания, на здоровье. Goodbye and to your health.